Washington Wizards starting five. At forward, number 42 from Brazil, Nene. At center, number 4 from Poland, starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 21, Wilson Chandler. At guard, number 3 from the University of Florida, coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Washington Wizards.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me to provide the analysis for what's sure to be another exciting year, Steve Kerr, the sharpshooter, and Clark Kellogg. And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Higgins, he's in at the point. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Then there's Noah, and it's Bowen in at the power forward position. Now here's Wall after the miss from Higgins. And Beal kicks to Wall. Nene left side. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Here's Higgins. From deep. They grab their own miss. Gortat with the steal. Kicks it to Chandler. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Higgins. To the left side wing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on John Wall. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Higgins.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Wall passes to Beal. First quarter, just over a minute played. Chandler with the ball. Now defended by McDermott. Beal gets a wide open look. Offline with his three.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
All right, great stuff, Doris. Thanks. And guys, not too much of a surprise. The defense is going to be the emphasis.
Yeah, that's the type of team they are. I mean, they always seem to feed off of that defense. They're just really trying to attack and force some turnovers and get out and run.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, that's really what drives them on a game-to-game basis.
Here's Higgins. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Higgins has got 6.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Wall attacking. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Higgins passes to Noah.
Wizards foul call. Launching on tackle. That's his first personal foul.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
That's good from Noah. Noah hits them both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Wall kicks to Nene. Pass to Beal. Wall sets a screen for Beal. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Jared Bayless has checked in for John Wall. Chicago leading. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Higgins, and it is flushed down with a nice jam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Here's Chandler. The Bulls getting the bucket. It's Beal on the wing. He dishes it to Bayless. The 3. And it's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Jared.
Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Higgins. Here's Bowen. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here is Bayless. Swiped away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's McDermott. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Wizards trail by 5. Now Bayless makes it off the glass. Bayless has got 5 now.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Out to the right wing. Here's Higgins. 8 points for him. And Gortat over to help. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bradley Beal. Very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 18 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he didn't play like he could last season, but wants to make up for it with a better year this season.
Yeah, and he just wasn't himself last year and wants to prove that was indeed the case.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's tipped out in his own on the break. Here's Higgins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Wizards trail by 5. And there's the pass to Bayless. And Beal kicks to Chandler. Chandler right side. Here's Higgins. 10 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Higgins has got 13. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. how it's been going for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Luis Scola, who's checked in for Gortat. Damari Carroll comes in for Nene. Porter's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Glenn Rice Jr. in for Bradley Beal. And let's get this update now from Doris. Much the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He wants this game played at breakneck pace as much as possible. He was very clear, saying the fast break is going to be our best friend today. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Bayless dishes to Rice. They need this. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 1, the Bulls.
Yeah, they made that a point of emphasis a year ago. They really spent a lot of time on the practice floor at the free throw line, and it sure paid off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Higgins. He's got 16. And Rose wide open. He shoots. A second chance effort, and it's Gasol getting it to go.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They seem a little sluggish to me.
Here is Bayless. He has 5. He feeds it to Rice. He kicks to Bayless. Pass to Carroll. And that one goes long.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Higgins. Rose kicks to Gasol. The feed to Mirotic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that is good.
2 points.
Mirotic has got his first bucket of the night.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And another miss by Washington. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls out front, leading by 14. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans hit the road for a duel with the Houston Rockets. Don't miss out.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. Pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 P's: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
Wizards trail by 14. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Porter. Scola out there with Damari Carroll. Then it's Wall, and it's Rice in at the 2. Here's Higgins. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Three-pointer. That's good. Higgins has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. And here's Wall. Scola, a screen on Rose. Poke loose. Just 5 on the clock. Rose against Wall. Count that one. The Bulls leading by 15. Rose passes to Higgins. Fires the three. Porter pulls it in.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Scola. Chandler comes in for Damari Carroll, and Beal subbed in for Glenn Rice Jr. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Jimmy Butler comes in for Taj Gibson, and it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though. You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Higgins passes to Noah, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
McDermott's checked in for Mirotic. The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Guys, listen, you know what we have to do. That from this point on, we have to run the offense through our best player. That's that screen.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wall attacking. Passes it to Nene. That one goes. Count. Nene's got his second basket. Here's Higgins. 22 points for him. Oh, with that last title, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pine.
And here's Wall. Following Kirk Heinrich's three.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Bulls.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff.
One-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively. The way he plays at that end of the floor has been a major factor here in this game.
And as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Higgins, he's in at point guard. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Then there's Noah, and it's Bowen in at the 4 slot. Here's Nene after the made shot from Higgins, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Nene.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Beal with the steal, and here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Wall. The shot no good, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Now here's Wall after the miss from Higgins. It's Wall with the drive. Can't connect from short range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Higgins. Gortat covering. Butler on the way. The tray. Nene pulls it in. Nene's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Beal dishes to Wall. Feeds it to Chandler. Nene's setting the pick for Chandler. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Chicago grabs the miss. Higgins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rejected by Wall, but they'll get another chance. That's good. That's now 26 points for Q.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Washington has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Q. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Wall. The 17-footer goes down. Wall's got 14 points.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the 2nd half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous 1st half he had.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. Misses the chippy right there. The Bulls leading by 20.
Well, checking out some numbers here for John Wall. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the 2nd half. And there's the foul. It's on Q. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Nene outside. The dish to Beal. Nene outside. 6 to shoot. High arcing shot.
How about the activity defensively, guys? We did not see that in the 1st half. Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach was getting across in their huddle. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the 2nd half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Noah after Gortat's miss. Higgins passes to Bowen. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Stolen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Higgins. Throws down the breakaway jam.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Now here's Beal. He has 5.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Higgins passes to Butler, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And the Bulls making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Butler. Pass to Higgins. Dishes it to Rose. Off target with his three.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Now Bayless. He's got 7. Kicks it to Porter. To the paint. Rice up and in on the layup. Rice has got 5 now.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Higgins passes to Gasol. Here is Bayless. Inside. Carroll kicks to Bayless. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rice. Again, the Wizards score.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Back to Rose. All alone. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's the foul. It's on cue. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gibson's checked in.
Taj Gibson.
Gasol against Scola. Out left to the wing. Here's Porter. And Washington again with the bucket.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Bulls leading by 23. There's 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Rose. The pass to Higgins. Rebound by the Wizards. Scola's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bayless dishes to Rice.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And that one falls to Rice.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Higgins passes to Mirotic. He dishes it to Gibson. Gasol tried to free himself up. Shot's good by Gibson.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now Bayless. He has 7. Here's Rice. Can't cash in from close range.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
Tune in Friday, October 29th. The Chicago Bulls go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat, live from Miami. Be there.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Higgins.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
And so here is Chicago. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Wilson Chandler out there with Scola. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Higgins. McDermott, no one around him. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Doug McDermott.
McDermott's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls. Wall with it. Scola, a screen on Rose. And Wall. Here we go now. Here's Beal. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Rose passes to Higgins. Into Noah. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Now here's Wall. Porter in the corner. Back to Wall. He feeds it to Scola. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Higgins grabs the board. Higgins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Noah. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Wall against Rose. Wall attacking. And that one's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Higgins. To the right side. Chandler with the steal. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Porter kicks to Chandler. Porter against Noah. Porter dishes to Beal. Another one falls for Washington. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rose passes to Higgins. Puts it up. Rebound by John Wall. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Looking for Beal. He gets it there, and it's blocked by Higgins. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And yes, sir, that one drops. Higgins has got 33 points.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
And Beal kicks to Chandler. Off target from outside. Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. No good from Higgins. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And there's Porter on the assist from Beal.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Rose passes to Higgins. He kicks it to Noah. Rebound, Washington. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's Beal. Back to Wall.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. He's got 16 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And so he hits both. Here's Heinrich. Pass to Higgins. Now the feed to Gasol. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
Now here's Wall. Over to the wing. Passes it to Rice. And again, Washington, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Higgins passes to Heinrich. They double him with Wall. Back to Heinrich. 6 on the shot clock. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From deep. Washington with the rebound. Outside, Wall. The pass to Stevens. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Bowen. Here's Higgins. Gibson inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
At the line for the Bulls, Taj Gibson. 2 shots.
That's good from Gibson. The Wizards making a switch here. And both free throws good from Gibson.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Here's Rice. He's all alone.
Well, guys, this was never really... Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
No good on that one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stevens. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
The Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Here's Higgins. Feeds to Gasol. Can't hit from in close. .34 seconds left in the fourth. The dish now to Carroll. From past the arc, and that one's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
The Bulls have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Higgins passes to Gasol. Rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Here's Rice, guarded by Heinrich. Takes advantage of the opening, misses there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Thanks for joining us. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Q.